my inspirational tea sippers. This is Shantara, and I just wanted to talk to you guys on my way to work. So, how are you guys doing? How you feeling? How your mama doing? How your daddy doing? How your kids doing? Y'all, despite the heartache and despite what I'm feeling, I feel really good. I thank God for a new day. I'm drinking on my protein shake. It's so bomb. Y'all, feel really good. There are a lot of changes that I am going through. Physically, spiritually, emotionally. You guys, but I know that God is gonna see me through. You know what I mean? Like, all jokes aside, like, with all sincerity, like, God is going to see me through. And, you know, I'm just excited for his plans for me. My times are in his hands, is what the Bible says. You know, and his plans are greater than any plans that we can ever have, you guys. And I just want what the Lord has for me. I don't want what Shantara wants. I don't want, you know, what the church wants for me. I don't want what my pastor wants for me. I don't want what my children want for me. I want what God has for me. I want what God has for me. I really, really do, you guys. I feel good today. Like, I woke up with a renewed mind, with a renewed spirit. Like, Lord, just have your way. You know, like, whatever it is, just do it. You know, like, whatever it is, Father God, whatever it is, you know. So I'm on my way to work today. I'm gonna be here all day, probably till like 7. The kids are at home. Terry's off today. Of course, he's sleeping. He might be asleep all day because he was at work all week. So the kids are there. I'm gonna start giving my baby some allowance because I know I gotta go through this orientation thing, but they have TJ, and TJ is he's a handful. He is a handful. When I say handful, I mean handful. Like, that boy requires a lot of attention, a lot of discipline. It's 24-hour teaching. Just teaching and trying to communicate with him and trying to figure out what he wants. And it's a lot. Dealing with him, it is a lot. I could not imagine myself having another child. I don't want any more children. I'm content with what I have. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I am not having any more kids. Like, no way, Jose. Like, I am done. Unless the Lord drop a bomb on me that's like, because I done my part to take care of myself. So if anything happened besides that, it's gotta be nobody but the Lord. But I'm cool on the kids. I'm good. I'm 35 years old. I'm straight. I thank God for the kids that I have. But anyways, you guys, I wanted to say on this beautiful cold, it's cold too here. It's cold. I've been saving up my money to get me a Canon Mark G7X camera. I'm gonna get it. Paying my tithes is taking a little bit longer because, you know, even though my channel is small, I still have to purchase everything for my channel, all my reviews, all my clothing hauls. You know, even though everything is clearance, it still takes away. You know, so I got the money set aside for my camera, then I got the money, then I pay my tithes, and then I have my money for investing in my channel. So as far as hauls and stuff like that. But I want a camera that way I can vlog more about, you know, what we do, so you guys can see a bit more of the kids, our day, you know, what we got going on, because they are so funny. And dealing with TJ is, a lot. And so it'll be pretty cool for you guys to see. And plus it gives my sisters and my family a way to kind of keep up with us and see what we're doing, and, you know, see us even though we're so far away. So I think that'll be nice. I still got a little ways to go, but I'll get it. And I can't wait. So, but I wanted to say, you guys, this journey is life's journey. You know, it's tough, you know, with everything that we have to do and everything that we have to deal with, you guys. But I just want to say, a lot of times in life, we tend to lose ourselves, you know, in our jobs. We tend to lose ourselves, you know, with our kids, in our relationships, and we're just I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm not gonna speak for anyone else. I'm gonna say me, okay? I'm gonna say I've lost myself in my kids. I've lost myself in the role of a wife. I've lost myself in, you know, just trying to be what I thought was a good wife or what I thought was a good mother, and I wasn't putting myself first. I wasn't thinking about myself. My thoughts didn't matter. My, you know, my joy didn't matter. You know, I was all about, or am all about, or have been all about my kids, my family, dealing with the disability of my son, you know, doctor's appointments, making sure my girls are good, homework, mentoring, church, as far as a marriage, just maintaining a home and cooking and cleaning and making sure he's satisfied. And in all of that, I lost who I was. You know, I feel myself like, who are you? Like, my attitude has changed. My personality has changed. I'm not who I used to be. You know, and it, not necessarily in a bad way, but it's not necessarily in a good way either. You know what I mean? Like, I've lost my desires. I've lost my fires and, you know, the things that I really love. And, you know, I love going to the gym, and, you know, I've gotten out of that sometimes just because I don't want other individuals to feel a certain way about me losing weight and, you know, always at the gym and all of that. And, you know, I'm just at a point in time in my life where I'm just like, look, girl, you have to do you. Like, you got to make sure that Shantara is happy. Like, above all else, your happiness, your health, and your wellness projects on everybody else and everything around you. So if Shantara is mentally good, if Shantara is physically good, if Shantara is emotionally good, then my marriage will be good, my kids will be good, my home will be good. So because everything has broken down around me, it's like my life is slipping through my hands. You know what I mean? Like, I'm literally watching my life. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm literally watching my life crumble in front of me. You know what I mean? Like, wow. You know? But it's like, I have to do what I need to do to be happy. Like, I got to get back into the gym. I got to start back working out. I got to get back on my prayer. I got to get back into reading my word. I have to start doing those things that makes Shantara good. Getting back into my desires, which is medical and nursing. And this job, you guys, is heaven sent. Like, with this job, I know I talked to you guys about getting into nursing and all that stuff this year and kind of checking out schools and all of that. This job, I can get all the training through this job. I can get medical training. I'm going to learn all my vitals and everything because I have a medical assistant diploma, but I haven't used it in so long. And when I graduated from vocational school, I did the externship, but I didn't go into the field. And so I have my diploma, but I never really fully used it. So with this job, like, I get everything, all my vitals, all my, medical, and I become certified in everything that I've ever wanted to do in the nursing field. So I know that this job right here, y'all, was heaven sent. Heaven sent, and I'm so excited. And like she was saying, it's up to you how far you want to go. You know what I mean? If you want to take it all the way through and get the training for medical assistant, if you want to go all the way through, and we'll train you, and you can get the training for your nursing and all of that. And it's like, wow, I can get all of this training through a job, through a home care job. It's called Your Choice Home Care.
My loves, I realized that I didn't want to say the name of the company, but it is a home health care job where we are working with mentally disabled. We're working with individuals in a facility and in the home, and we're also working with hospice. So back to the video.
I mean, I've had some situations in my past to where, okay, the situations have looked really shaky, but at this point in my life, I'm just like, I can't believe I am where I am. You know what I mean? I can't believe that things have happened and transpired the way it has transpired. Like, there is so much for me to do. My mind is going 100 miles a minute, and I just need to learn to stop, pray, give it to the Lord, and say, Lord, whatever you want to do with the situation, whatever you want to do in my life, whatever it is that you see fit for me, do it. But give me the strength, and give me, the patience, and give me, the willpower and the love. And please don't allow me to be bitter through certain situations. And don't allow me to be so angry through certain situations, but to release it all to you and have peace and joy that you're going to work it all out to my benefit. And that's the point that I'm trying to get to, you guys. But it's tough. It's not easy. Like, it's taking some time. It's taking some time, but I know through Christ I can do all things. He is with me. I'm so nervous about being at work now, and the kids, and I've been a stay-at-home mom for so long. I've been dependent on Terry's income, and it's like, now I'm doing this all over again. Doing this all over again, like getting into the work field, and me and the kids, and working and all of this stuff. So it's like, it's really different, you guys. It's really different. It's heartbreaking, and I'm just, at the end of the day, you can only work on yourself. At the end of the day, you can only say so much. At the end of the day, you can only do so much. At the end of the day, you can only beg so much. At the end of the day, you just have to work on you and be the best version of you that you can be. And whoever you have to lose in the process, and whatever you have to lose in the process to get to that person, it's well worth it. Is what I would say. It's got to be well worth it. It's got to be well worth it. So I'm going to say on today, you guys, remember your worth. Don't accept anything less than God's best. Do what you have to do to do better. Do what you have to do to, get better. Do whatever it is that you need to do to make a better life for you and yourself, your kids. Make a better life. God is with you. He's your provider. He's my provider. He's going to provide everything I need. Everything is going to fall into place. But I have to do what I have to do for me and my kids. I have to be the best version of Shantara for my children. Sometimes in life, you find out that people don't want to grow. We have to grow in life. You have to grow in life. You have to grow for the better. And sometimes we find out that other people don't want to do the work to get to where you need to be so that God can fulfill what He wants to fulfill in your life. And when you reach that point in life, sometimes you just have to let people go. And I'm talking about friends. I'm talking about family. I'm talking about a mother. I'm talking about a father. I'm talking about anyone in your life who does not add to, make you better, increase, push you, strive with you to become your very best self. You have to trust God and let it go. I don't care. I don't care who it is. I don't care. You have to trust God and let it go. You have to. You have to. Or else you'll be living and wallowing in regret your whole entire life. So that's what I wanted to say, you guys. Love yourself. Take out some time for yourself. Life is a journey. Take your time. Don't be too hard on yourself. You know, live in the moment. Embrace every day that you are here on this earth. Love God. Love one another. You know, work through your situations the best way you can. And do what it is that you have to do, you guys. Do what it is you have to do. Not everybody will understand what you need to do. Not everybody will get it. Not everybody will, you know, be rooting for you, but that's okay. You know, that's okay. At the end of the day, self-love, self-care, self-ambition, you know, is what matters the most. And a lot of times we have to do things that is completely outside of our comfort zone. And God needs to stretch us completely, you know, for, you know, some things to happen. And it's uncomfortable. It's hurtful. It's heartbreaking. It has its times of depression. It has its times of anxiety. And I'm talking about the process of life. Any process of life. It has its times. It has its times of anger. And I'm speaking on myself. It has its times of anger. It has its times of bitterness. It has its times of joy. And it has its times of sorrow. This is the process of life. This is what it is. It has its times of regret. It has its times of doing things that you wish you hadn't done. You know, it has its times of you reacting in a way that you wish you hadn't done. It has its times of allowing other people to bring out the worst in you when you know you can do better. But at the end of the day, it's all a process. At the end of the day, you're just working through life. At the end of the day, you have to ask God to be with you and to help you and to forgive you and for you to continue to grow, prosper, and flourish. That is what life is all about. Anything else, all these second and third chances and all of this, you got to be there for somebody and you got to do this for somebody else and you're not getting. Life is about reciprocity, you guys. Life is about reciprocity. That means you give, I give. You give, I give. You bend, I bend. You bend, I bend. But sometimes in life, in relationships, family, friends, husband, wife, brother, mother, sister, whoever, we find ourselves giving more than the other person is willing to give. So then there is the take. If you were at a bank and you continue to take and you never deposited anything into that account, guess what, you guys? You're going to overdraft. Sometimes you're going to go bankrupt. There's going to be no money left to get out of that account. Because why? You're not depositing into the account. All you're doing is taking. Reciprocity. You give, I give. You give, I give. And a lot of times we find ourselves in relationships, family, friends, whatever, and one person is always giving more than the other, and it is draining you guys. It's draining you. It's draining us. It's draining. So you have to step back and allow people to grow on their own. You have to allow God to do whatever he's going to do with each individual, including yourself. And I think that that's where I'm at in life. I'm just tired of feeling drained. I'm tired of feeling like I'm, taking out, nothing's being deposited back into. That's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. And a lot of us are dealing with it. And it's time that we step up, open up, allow God to do the work and release it all. Release it all. Release it. Release it all. Release it all, you guys. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So that's what I wanted to say. I've made it to work. I was able to release and talk to you guys while I drove here. I feel really good. Thank you guys for listening and letting me vent. I hope that what I had to say ministered to you, encouraged you in some way, shape, or another. You guys have a wonderful and blessed Saturday. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Until the next time, inspire, be inspired. I love you guys. God bless you. Good day.